Okay, all I want is a Mega Man X9. That's pretty self-explanatory. So a little bit of background as to why I'm making this video. Number one, in case you haven't seen in the channel, whether you're new or old or YouTube decides to post it in the algorithm out there for you guys to see, I've been doing the Mega Man X review marathon and I'm about to start the Mega Man Extreme games as I teased in the Mega Man X6 video, but that's number one. Number two, the reason why I'm also making this video is because after seeing footage of Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and also going back to like Kirby Return to Dreamland and every other 2D platformer that has like that expressive and creative freedom and that art style and the ability to bring back that style of games, I want that to be the case with Mega Man X2. Like that's why I want a Mega Man X9 more so than ever before. In fact, even more so than Mega Man Legends 3. And I made like so many videos about Mega Man Legends 3. To me, it just makes sense and it's the proper time to really dive in and go back to, you know, Mega Man X, especially when you have to consider the fact that Capcom decided to not just end the live service of Mega Man X Dive, but also give an offline version so people can, you know, play and experience and get the swimsuits for Alia, Layer, and all those kind of characters and things like that. But because of like, there's still that love for Mega Man X, I wish that Capcom can go full on with it and say, you know what? You guys love the Legacy Collection of X. You guys love those games so much. You guys love Mega Man 11, especially seeing that is the recent 2D Mega Man game, and that was released in 2018. We see your love for that. We see your love for the Legacy Collections. We see your love for this live service original mobile game. We should give you X9, and it just feels right at this moment for Capcom to say, or at a Nintendo Direct or anywhere, to be like, yeah, here's some Mega Man X9, we're giving it to you guys, and also here's Mega Man Legends 3. I gotta throw Mega Man Legends 3 into this video somehow. And to use Mega Man 11 as a prime example of why I really want a Mega Man X9, you see that there was a lot of love and dedication, the direction for that game, the art style, and just the original feel of those games in a modern context. Mega Man 11 thrived, and it is still thriving to this very day. A lot of people are still buying that game on top of the Legacy Collections, be it on the Switch, PC, Xbox, PS4, things like that. Like, it's still regarded as a good game, and it's still getting those sales, especially at a discount, because obviously, you know, you gotta entice the player somehow, and look, hey, Mega Man 11 is here. But my point in this, and with Mega Man X9 here, is that Mega Man 11 thrived, and it wouldn't hurt to try that again with Mega Man X, especially when you consider the love and admiration of the Dive game and how you were willing to bring it back and have it offline, meaning you can play that game, no strings attached, and you can get everything you want, all the exclusives and things like that, as would a regular game. And in terms of what I would want specifically out of a Mega Man X9, since the whole purpose of this video is that I desperately want it and need it, come on Capcom, pick up the pace, especially since I'm doing the review marathons for this. Obviously art style is a major component that I would want out of a Mega Man X9. If you look at the thumbnail that I made for this video, that is absolutely credited in the description down below by somebody that I've known for years in terms of their artwork, called Ultimate Maverick X, and their artwork is phenomenal. So if they can hire that person to do the art direction, the art design, and the art style for Mega Man X9, that's an absolute must. Like, I want that level of like artistic value, the combination of the Zero art style and also the Mega Man X8 art style, combine that together to create like this blend and the best of both worlds. That's absolutely something that would stand above even Mega Man 11 and any other 2D platformer that we have seen so far. Now, I wouldn't say to the testament of like Wonder and Superstars, but somewhere around that level for Mega Man X would definitely benefit this Mega Man X9. And of course, in terms of like gameplay for it, you gotta stick to the status quo of a Mega Man X game. The dash mechanic, Zero playable, Axel playable, assuming he's still alive after the events of X8, spoilers for a game that released in 2004. Have those guys back in action, again with the art style of what I said in the last segment, and just go ham with the level design. Keep to, like, if you were to really make a modern like Mega Man X game, have it stick to the level of stage layout and sort of like I guess, challenge of X8 and X4. If you combine X4 and X8 together for X9, that would be one of the greatest Mega Man X skins of all time, personally speaking, because as someone, I have yet to cover X8 because we're closer down the line for that, so I'll reserve more of my thoughts about that game when that review arrives. But in terms of X4, something like that for X9 would be amazing, because I still feel like even today in 2023, X4 feels timeless. It is truly perfection of that franchise, and if you try to evolve that perfection or take notes from that perfection to X9, X9 is going to be a banger of a Mega Man game. Not even a banger of a platformer, period, because again, Mega Man X is all about fast-paced platforming, and I really want to see that right now. Okay, not right now, but in the context of like the next generation of games. After all, there's that speculation of a Nintendo Switch 2 and how this could be like a PS4 on handheld and things like that. But again, that's a topic for another question. In fact, I already did a video on that and like the predictions of a Nintendo Switch 2 before this one. So if you want to go check that out. Point is, Mega Man X9 needs to be X4 and X8 combined. We're moving on. And last but certainly not least, story. I mean, just continue onwards with what X8 happened and don't bring back Sigma for the 9th time. And if you are, try to like keep it in terms of the context, like, oh, Sigma did this in between this game or that game, and because of it resulted in what's going on in this game. But give me an original villain, obviously 8 cool ass Mavericks, a secondary antagonist, something similar to Vile, but can easily be as iconic as him, and just like go through what you've learned with the previous 8 games, 10 technically, because the Extreme 1 and 2 games are canon to the franchise, so also that front, but stick to all of that in terms of story and just evolve it, you know, like no more Sigma. I really like if this were to be like a next sort of like saga to the franchise, like 10, 11, and 12, things like that. No more Sigma. Keep Sigma in the past. We need new villains. We need like a renaissance period in terms of like, oh, X is back, but X has new threats to face, and how is his pacifism gonna deal with these new threats that again are not Sigma? But at the end of the day, these are my 2 cents on what I would want out of a Mega Man X9 game and why I want a Mega Man X9. But if you are also of the same opinion, feel free to comment down below. And if you don't think a Mega Man X9 is gonna happen, feel free to comment down below as well. I'll read anything and I'll reply to you guys, as long as it's respectful and in topic with what the video is about. So do all that. Obviously support the content if you're new, things like that. Especially do all that kind of stuff. I gotta bounce. As always, I got a lot of projects to work on. Being that this is Mega Man X related, yes, I am working on Mega Man Extreme 1 and 2, but please, it would really mean a lot if you can show love to the other reviews so that I know that, okay, yeah, I will continue on doing this, because you guys understand with YouTube, and this is a quick tangent before, you know, the outro and things like that, most of the videos will be done, obviously, because I love doing them and I really want to do them and I want to like work hard and things like that. But you also have to like give it the love, and you also gotta comment and engage with it, because if I don't see like that level of engagement, most of the time I'm not gonna continue making a video. Why do you think it's been so long since I made a Kirby video?